Hello, hello, hello everyone. Hold on. It is me, Venerak, the TV guy. You may know me, maybe. Hello, welcome in Pradzipod. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Uh, I'm gonna do a little stream for the time before I go to bed for the last day of the weekend, and then go back to a week of work. Yay! But yeah. Um, Docket, the classic speedy docket. Um, so what happened this week? I mean, not much as usual, I guess, but some things happened. Our friend Taimichi has created the green pages, which is like a kind of a repository. Yeah, it says it there. It's a repository of centralized repository of all the commands in the green zones kind of deal. Hold on. Yeah. So for now we have Taimichi, me, and Niche Penguin, but I know there's Prozipod who made their pull request today, which is like crazy. We'll look at that, but it's really good. And I think Colin is also doing something, but he doesn't seem to have committed anything for now. We'll see in the future, I guess. Yeah, this is a very cool thing. It was like really hard before to like know what the commands did and like if commands like there was no way to know that commands as it existed if you're new to like all the channels. So this is very good. Um yeah. And so like Joelbot, if you don't know, like was very um buggy. I mean, it probably still is, but anyway, it was very buggy. Each like 2 days or something, it would just like crash out of nowhere for no fucking reason. And the code was such a nightmare to debug. I just never fixed it. But then like Taimichi came with this idea, green pages. You can put your commands there. I was like, hmm, if I'm gonna put my commands on there, I better make it so my bot is always there. Not only when I remember to restart it. Uh, but yeah. So what I did is I we could say remastered the Jolbot, which is now a V4. Yeah. Never enough versions. But basically, okay, I'm gonna tell you what I was doing before. Is I didn't want users to be able to like say Joel in the streamers chat while they weren't streaming, like uh, cheat. somehow, like their account. Um, so I made a system where my bot was subscribing to channels when they were going online and unscribing to their to uh, the subject um, when they went offline. But hi, Protipod, how are you? But yeah, so I was unscribing to the channels dynamically when they were going offline, and so that meant that sometimes when nobody was online, Twitch, like I would have no like subscribed subjects, and that would mean that Twitch was like ending my connections. And so I had to make like a whole system where if somebody went online and hello Taimichi, welcome to the stream. Welcome, hi. Um, yeah, so welcome. Yeah, so I had to like recreate the website at each time someone went live, and I didn't have the website open, which was like really buggy. Like I this is very cursed. I had like where is it? Uh Wait, this is v3. There we go. This was a function start WebSocket, and inside it, like it has the whole code for the WebSocket, and it's I mean, and it's real ugly. So I went with another route, which is I think what people do. This is the very logic way of doing it is just having the bot connected at all time. So you don't get disconnected, and like it's in a Docker. So if I get like kicked or Twitch restarts the WebSockets, I can just say restart the Docker, and it's online, back online, maybe. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So I updated the Joel bot for the green pages. Is what I was trying to say globally. So yeah, we are now on there. It's pretty cool. I don't think I put all the commands on here, or I just like didn't bring all the commands from V3 to V4. But anyway, the ones here are the important ones. So today, what are we doing today? What is going on? Um, we are doing some PictoChat reviving again. So since last time we worked on that, I I'm not proud of this as always, but I entirely vibe coded the whole backend for the application, and we're gonna see how it goes, I guess. This is very good. Okay, so yeah, we have the backend side done, and I started connecting the front end. I mean the Godot application to it yesterday. So I have like all these things prepared. So like log in, log out, register, create channel, get channels, update channel, create message, get message, connecting to the website, subscribing to channels, and then the saving of the credentials locally. That's not complete yet, but it's it works for desktop. So that's done. Uh, I had to like create my own um HTTP request like strap thing for Godot, because like the basic HTTP request in Godot is basically you create an object and you add the child somewhere, and then you connect its signal to a function or a lambda, I guess. and then you can request a certain URL with like the method, the body, and the headers. But the thing is, you can't just like do uh like the error. Like you can't do it's async, but not really. You can't just do HTTP await HTTP request dot request and get the body right. It just won't work. You have to get it through the signal. So I had to like do some janky shit with Godot where I have this class called async request, and I just have this static function to like remove some code from the backend singleton, where I create a new async request. I add it to the parent, do the request, and then queue free and return the result. But basically, this is how it would work. Just await the request. You do like you call the request and the same data, and it just works. And like this is cool. I kind of like I found something similar on the web. It wasn't really what I wanted, so I kind of took some of the code and modified it. But yeah, it just works now. So right now, yesterday, I was able to like have a start of connecting the 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 app to the WebSocket, and so that didn't work. Why? Hmm. Mystery. That's weird. It didn't. So that's great. We start and there's already a bug from that wasn't there yesterday. Am I dumb? Oh, I think I might have removed some things yesterday. I create the message on channel one. Oh, maybe I just never subscribed to the channel. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're just gonna do a demo. Back in that subscribe channel one. Right. So if I do that and I write a message, it doesn't work. That's kind of great. Really. Very weird. Uh, that's. I don't understand. Okay. Uh, does it ever connect to the WebSocket? Is the first question. It doesn't. Why? I think this is the problem. Log print off. No, this is good. So is it it's going in login? Mm, log print login. we are not being logged in is what happening. But why are we not getting the error? It's like there's not even there's not even like a response from the API. Maybe this is not online for real. Ah, there it is. Now if I do this, okay, I see. We just like the backend just didn't really start good, like in a great way. So now if I do this, it doesn't work. Why? Okay, we have an error. Subscribe channel of condition, ready state. Okay, it's kind of weird. Back in subscribe channel one. I'm gonna be able to show you someday that it works. There we go. I mean, we see it there. Is what's important. Uh, now I just stopped there yesterday because so what about if I do so the thing is hold on. If I do yeah, okay. So I don't know what's really happening here, but okay. Before I was in here, input handler. So when I press enter on the text zone, um, I was like creating the image, like the message here, and I was making it spawn in the list of like message. Um, the thing is, for the message to work, I needed the number of wait, hold on. People canvas right. Number yeah, I needed the number of lines to get the right texture. But what I don't get now is like the text is not like working because like firstly, I can't get like the number of lines from the website yet. Like before I was getting it from here, right? I would like get the height and just create a message with it. But right now, the thing is, I don't have the height variable in my database because I don't want people to be able to say like, "Oh, I have a height of 10." Just I'm just gonna say I have a height of 10, or just like a height that does not correspond to what it's really that it is really. Um, I think the solution is gonna be to like get the I don't know. Number of line was used to get the texture, not like like why is it like different? Like this before if I do this, no, that's not gonna work. So before what it would do is just like say size of one. Now like even like it's even if I put the right, like manually the right number of lines it should have, it's like small for some reason. I don't know why. So can we embed on next play and do test and then go to 2D and I want this guy. This guy in remote, please. Okay, so this is canvas. Right. I don't remember how it works. Background. Background is the texture. In canvas. Okay, I think what's happening is okay. The background was stretching over. Yes, that's what's happening. So before I always passed the canvas, which was like the image, even if it was empty, to the message, and that's what's that's what was giving the message like its minimal size. But right now, sometimes I don't give the the image to the message, which is why it's not working at the drawing. Um, yeah, that's not working. So now I need to, let's say that I'm gonna need some cursed shit over here. Um, hmm. I still won't be able to figure out the size, I guess. Like, I still need the number of lines. So I think in the end, I'm gonna need to be able to send the number of lines in the message request. It's like it's gonna work, but it's still kind of bad. But I don't care. In fact, so okay. So the number of lines needs to be between. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna. You know what? Um. Can we add a new field to the message? It will be the number of lines. Number of lines. The values will always be from 1 to 5. And so we're gonna have to modify backend and create message. We're gonna pass the number of lines, which is gonna be an integer. Input handler. Here we say height. Go back here. read me accordingly. Okay. So create message. Channel ID. Number lines. Number of lines. There we go. Okay. So now from that, we go to chat section, new message, that number, no, what is it? Message, and its number of lines is equal to data number of, hold on, it's going to be number of lines. There we go. Okay. Now, we don't give the image, so we have to, we have, the texture is going to be the right one, but now I just need to get the canvas size. Wait, hold on. No, this doesn't have a custom minimum size. Okay. So if drawing this thing, else, um, okay, case, we're just gonna go to the case number of lines, 1 s 2 s. I think it doesn't need indentation. Expand it after found identifier instead. Wait, what is when? What? How do you do switch case in Godot? I always forget. Switch case Godot. Match. It's match. Right. Match. There we go. 3 S 4. This is very ugly. S 5 S. Okay. Someday all Wellings will do switch case the same way. I doubt that very, very much. Damage. I I doubt it very much. I mean, sometimes it's case, sometimes it's sometimes it's match, sometimes it's switch. We never know. Okay. Now I'm gonna do something very cursed because I don't care. So I'm just gonna go input handler. I'm just gonna remove that and just um Okay, can print line the PR canvas input get lines height, and then we get height. That's what I'm gonna do, and it's very cursed, and we don't care. Okay, so we go here, we go input, do this, send. So this is 34. So we go message, minimals, custom minimum size dot y is equal to 34. And do something like this, where we just go then 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines. So it should go 34, 68, 102, 136, and finally 170. Right? So now it should look good, right? So I got if I could do that. Oh, what's wrong? Ooh. What's going on? Ooh, okay, something went wrong. Let's just stop embedding for now. There we go. So if I do test, okay, I see. I thought it would keep the ratio, and it didn't, which it should. Message, canvas, no background, keep size. It, wait, yeah, okay. Not done. I guess we need also the width. We're gonna do that too. Um, something like this. Yeah, yeah. Um, go and then we go again. This, send, this, send, this, send, this, send, and this, send. Okay. Oh yeah, it's always the same thing. I mean, okay. 468. Uh, shit. We're gonna get there. There we go. Now we go back here again. Delete that. Go there. Do that. Nah. Test. Aha! It works. I mean, we still need the picture, right? But it's the right size. Yay! Yay! Okay. Um. Now what we do is Hmm. When you remove this, um, um, our size and number lines. It's a dictionary. Enemies. We go like this. One. It's gonna be 34, 2, 68, 3, 102. 4, 136, and then 5, 170. Why is the formatting not right? Oh, it's equal this, and then we go custom minimum size is equal to like 32, 468, and then number line. There we go. Get rid of the match case. Yoo! This should still work. That's more pretty, at least. It's a bit less worse. Okay, now function image. No, hold on. What do we do here? We are gonna await. Hold on. Text, right? Drawing. Okay, ready. So it's gonna be here. Chat section. So here we go. Hold on. If I go back in here and I go get message image. Okay, I'm gonna return an empty image. Okay. So here, so if new message, if new message, yeah, okay. If new message, we go here. If new message has image, yes. Then we do backend, no, okay, var new message dot drawing is equal to await backend dot get message image and then data ID. Wait. Um, okay. Hmm. I'm gonna have to rethink a bit of this when I'm gonna implement like different channels. I mean, in the client, but this should work for now. If I go test, we got an error. Uh, oh, okay. It's not. It's data. Dumbass. Here we go. That's. Boop, boop. Oh, it works. It's like pretty fast too. Um. Okay, and we go like full on drawing. We go. I'm blue. This, and then we go other color. We go purple, and we go this, this, and we go green for the smile, and then we send, and it's pretty instant. I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, we're still local hosts, right? But still, it's I'm happy with the speed of this. Um, right, that's pretty okay. And if I don't send an image, it still works. Great. Okay. Um, now, where are we? We connected. Okay. Yeah. Okay. How do we do this? Uh, so when we, so I'm thinking about it because I'm gonna want to store like cache the messages locally. I think because like if we change channels, we don't want to like reload all the messages all like each time. So what we do is yeah, we're gonna like what does the project look like? Those channels are like made by hand. Channel selected. Yeah, okay. So I gotta figure out a way. Okay, here we're gonna if see channel append. Okay, so here instead we're gonna do on ready. We're gonna do var uh, list. This is gonna be an array of dictionaries, and we're gonna make it equal to backend dot no, await backend dot get channels. Right. So this is gonna give me this is gonna give me delete get message, create message, channel, get channels. Okay, so ID name this. Okay, I put description on there. Okay, so for C in list, here we're gonna want export var uh, channel scene packed scene. So we're gonna var new channel New channel. It's gonna be channel label is equal to channel scene dot instantiate. Can I do that, or is it gonna cry? I can. Okay. Um. So new channel. What we do is new channel dot text is equal to this space plus C and its name. Um, and new channel that ID is equal to C ID. There we go. Go to channel ID, and we just keep it here for now. And we also channels and new channel, and finally add children, add child, new channel, and then we can like we also need to new channel select connect new selected. Here we go. So now we can remove this, and when I start, right, it didn't work. Let me remove all of those first. We're back in invalid authorization header format. Why? The backend should initialize before this happens. Get channels. Yeah. So I'm not giving the GLT. Like it should not do that. Let's log er ready and then go. Right. So it's like weird because I should be awaiting. Okay, we're gonna create a signal here. Um, and it's gonna be logged in. No, it's not gonna be logged in. And what we're gonna do is logged in is gonna be called when registered this here. Logged in first, not logged ID, logged in. Thank you. Logged in emit and in login emit. Here we go. Now what we can do is here, instead of doing it on ready, we do on log in. And here we do backend logged in connect on logged in. Here we go. Now we still got an error. That's cool. Trying to assign array type array to a variable. Okay, resp there's bytes. Okay, let's not type it as an array of dictionary. Just for fun. Return, yeah. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Right. I'm I'm gonna have to restart this thing like in too many times. Okay, a scenes channel. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Okay. That's great. Okay, now we got the channels over here, and it's just like channel selected, ready, mouse entered, UI input selected. Okay, so um, channels, if channels, let's say channels 0 selected. Selected is not a function. I'm gonna call it. Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah, right. It's not a function. Here we go. So by default, it's gonna select the first one, and you can't. Okay, channel. Uh, so if event press if not selected, um, selected is equal to true instead of this. So right now, there we go. Okay, great. Now, when channel list, so this is when a new one is selected. So when channel new selected, this would work, right? Yes. Okay. So here we put all of the others to false, and then we can say that we back in that subscribe channel ID, something like this will work. And then see that back in that unsubscribe channel c that ID will also work. That's great. Okay. So now I can remove this guy here. Yeah, yeah, okay. Uh, no, I'm like because right now I'm getting like there's no another place where I like remember like which channel I'm in. So I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna get like create a. Are we gonna go just like second like global? I think yeah, global. What you gonna call it? Like state.gd. Okay. So signal channel changed bar channel ID hint. Uh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna already put it in the globals. We're gonna, other globals state, and we're gonna put it above backend. There we go. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that way we can do here. We can do state dot channel ID like this. In here we can say when we here we go. In state we're gonna pass the ID here. And we're just gonna say set value channel ID is equal to value and then channel changed emit with channel ID. Okay. So here we just go state that channel ID is equal to channel ID. Okay. That makes sense. Now we just go to chat section. Right. I don't get why a script is on there. Why did I put there the script? Message scene ready list. I think it's because I use like get vscroll. Okay. Um. So on new message. So we go back here. Message looks like that. So if data. Uh, do we? I think we're gonna store. Yeah, we're gonna store the all the messages here. I think we're gonna just. Hmm. Do we? No, I don't think so. We're gonna go back to chat section. That we don't care anymore. So basically, hmm, yeah, we're gonna have a variable called message memory. It's gonna be a dictionary. And okay, when just gonna function add message to memory, and we just give it message dictionary. Um, and what we do here is if message memory dot get message channel ID uh is equal to null, we do message memory dot set this to an array, and then we do that again to append message like that. Okay. So, okay. So here we do add message to memory with data. And if data channel ID is equal to state the channel ID, we create a message. And then um function channel changed uh ID integer return void. For now we pass, and on ready we do state change channel change to connect and channel change. Here we go, like this. So when we do that, we clear and what that does is it goes through var this no okay so var um, I go list dot get children, and I just go so for c in cs c dot q free u free like this. So we begin when the channel changes, we clear and we option, load channel. So that's gonna be the hard one. So I don't know. Actually, it's not hard. It's we only so here we go. Um, we just go so for so if okay. The hard part is going to be loading the messages from the API, but loading them from the memory is it's okay. So if message memory the list is not null, or them in message memory get channel ID. Just do okay. Create message. We give data, I guess. Return void dictionary. So here we do this. Create message data. And here we do create message and with miss okay. Here we do ID, ID, and here we do ID. There we go. Um if it's not null, else we are this uh, array equal to await back in that get messages, get channel messages ID, yeah, and then for M and MS create message M. Okay, what about this? Of course. Yeah. Okay. Invalid assignments of text with value of nil. Oh, what the hell? Okay. I don't know what happened there. What happened? This was the last, I think. If we do test, it's gonna appear at the bottom. If I do this, right? So okay, the most recent ones. Okay, This is equal to minus the first. Can I get return value of card because it returns void? Okay. Hmm. Why is test still on like up top? I'm confused now. This is very curious. Uh, what if we restart now? Okay, some stuff is behind. Look here. It's having like difficulty. Huh. I hmm. Yeah. Very, very weird. I think it's like creating messages too fast and it's like not working somehow. Like here they're back up top. If I restart it, back up top, but somehow they were not on top last time. Okay, I think what's happening is the sorting um so when you return me an array of messages, make them sorted by uh, created at. They're already doing that? Ah, okay. Uh, okay, I see what's happening there then. It's what's happening okay, is I need to do that because all the images were lower than the one with no images, means that it's creating the ones with no images faster because they have no images. But if you looked in each part, the most recent ones were at the bottom. So now maybe ooh, I didn't like that. There's a huge gap there, but what happened? What the Yeah, I'm having problems with like appearing messages, I think. It doesn't like spawning messages like really, really fast because of the animation. Do I remove the animation? This is it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I can read. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. If we look in message, if drawing, yeah, here we do tweens thing, uh, on ready. Huh. Uh, yeah, okay. Hmm. What we're gonna do is, I think we can keep, I think, hold on. I had a timer, I think, and create here. Wait, where is it? Here. Child entered 3. I think, what? Message. Uh, I think there was a place where I was like, yeah, this is working. New message, create message, clear, load channel. Huh. I thought I was doing something like, where's, I think there's a timer somewhere. Here, there's a timer on message. I'm not using it. Looks like, yeah, timer timeout. Okay, timer timeout. Okay, can I? Okay, so what I can do here is, okay, var can create bool, and it's true by default. When you create a message here, can create is equal to false. And but if you do new message that, okay, then we go here, we create a signal, can create other message, and we just call it here. Emit. We go and do this. New message, connect. Uh, yeah, connect, and then we do function, and then we say can create is equal to true. There we go, like this. And here, so here, if not can create, no, that's okay. That's kind of cakey way of doing it. Let's not do that. The more I think about it, the more it's like a bad idea. Um, uh, okay, how do we make it so they don't clip to each other? The problem is the twins not going like it's fucking with the taking place kind of deal. Can we await a add children type deal? Add child. Add the child node. Uh, we can try it, I guess. Await add child. Awake and awareness because isn't a co-routine or nor a signal. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Then how can we do it? Uh, ah, I don't know. This works when child entered. Can I see? Wait, show me. Show me. I miss Blue Godot. You miss Blue Godot? I love the new Godot. I don't I don't miss it. Like yesterday, I went back to it. I was like, weird. Blue Godot. What? What's that? Whole bad cup. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Apart from being sad from missing Blue Godot. Usually because that. I'm blue too. We were matching. Yeah, you're bad cup blue, and Godot is blue. But I mean, the Godot logo is still blue. It's not black. So that's still it's still the like the color, right? You can still like go back to the whole theme. Like I think it's classic or not. Wait, how? Ah, it's there. Base color. You can change the you can change the color. It's you're free to do it. You can put blue. You can put like you can put any color you want. But yeah, well, welcome. I'm working on. I'm kind of lazy though. Well, that's not that's kind of on you, I would say. Oh, I miss the old. Okay. Yeah, it's I miss the old theme, but not enough to like change it. And like it takes like 5 seconds. But yeah, I'm working on this guy. Yes, you get me. I'm working on this guy, which is like okay, so it's like okay. Is this a Nintendo DS chat? Yes, this yes, exactly that. This is exactly that, bad cop. Let me just like I think I know how to fix this. Load channel, and at the end we do uh, uh list that you sort, and it didn't work. That's great. Yeah, so this is Picto chat situation, but desktop. So you can say hello and draw a happy face, and it's gonna be there, right? And it just kind of works. Um, but yeah, since last stream, I you're gonna hate me for this, bad cup. I saw your NTAI post. I I entirely vibe coded the backend because I didn't want to like do it. I was very lazy. You're lazy about changing the theme of Godot. I'm lazy about creating a whole ass backend. Um, so I ended up like vibe coding the whole thing, and it just works. Honestly, I mean, I'm gonna have to like go through all the code someday and just like verify that I'm not like doing. What? Is the only jobs now? So that's why you said I accidentally got employed. Is that you got employed at a place you like you don't want to work at? That's so good. Well, they offered me the job, and I'm too polite to say no. And also, I'm kind of broke. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long you've been going no work no yeah. So you were probably broke. I mean, job is good. 4 years. Holy, that's so long. Can it called deferred this it's so long, but I mean I'm glad you got a job. Um, can I cut not call deferred this anyway? I should have been working before they made AI in hindsight. Oopsie. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's not like I mean I don't work on an AI startup. But I mean it's just like you punch in and you just work, and when you get home you do actually fun stuff. I mean the like AI startup. You're not working on the AI directly. I suppose you're working on the platform, like the wrapper. You're working. It must be like not that bad. I mean it's not a valorizing. I don't know if that's a right word. Valorizing job, like, but it's a job. Ah, okay. So it's lists that call deferred, and then we queue sort like this. Ah, almost. What? What the heck is going on? My God. Great message. And yeah, I'm having problems with the order right now. Like the message does a animation with tweens when it spawns, the going from the side kind of deal. But like it kind of works. I mean, it works, but not when 100 messages spawn in at the same time because of timing and fuck all like control code from Godot. Um, so for it to work, like just in the basic mode, I had to like put a timer, like because it was creating the tweens before the like like the control nodes was created kind of deal. Can I like create message? Can I do like await new message that is there like um ready? Yeah. Can I do that? Hmm. Now there's one message? Why is there only one message? What's happening? Uh, I don't get it. Quick his bounce. You're bouncing. You're just bouncing around. Okay, I don't get it. Why there's only one message? This is tier log print test. Okay, we're only doing one message. Why? Why? Output overflow. Hold on. Chat section 53. Right, I have one more than one message. So I'm doing a for. Can I not like await in a for loop? Is this what's happening? Cerveza. Okay, what if okay, I'm gonna start and look at remote uh uh You're right. There's only one message. Can I not await? No, await in loop though. Yeah, exactly. Using await in the loop only function once. It's once window the code is being continually processed. Is there any real way to make it work inside the loop, creating a new timer? The process function is a callback. Yeah, it's not. It's not process. It's just a loop. That's not my problem. How to wait? No, wait within a loop without exiting. What is yield? Wait, try to wait. Started. Yield. When you add a yield statement within function code, it returns to the callers function. Huh? The fuck is yield? Is it even still there? Yield. GScript reference. Yield. Previously used for coroutines, kept as a keyword for transitions. Uh, this is done to ensure type safety. I can't wait in a for loop. This is use await inside for loop. Just reach operation complete. Yeah, but it doesn't work. Using await in while loops. Error handling. Okay. What if I do this one time? It just does one. What the hell? I don't understand. Like it's not working like it should. I guess. Like I should be able to await this guy. Why am I not able to? Like this should work because as soon as I create a new message, it just like sorts itself again. Can I? Can I do something? Okay. this, we're gonna go freaky style. That, and it doesn't work. Okay, why? It's because I'm not awaiting. That should work. No. Why? Wait, what? It still doesn't. I don't get it. Like, I'm waiting. There we go. I don't care. That works. Okay. Uh, it may be freaky, but it works. There we go. Okay. Can I just, can I do that then? Okay, we can. Okay. I guess that works. Okay. So now we have messages when we enter. Um, what I wanted to do? Connect messages. Get live. From WebSocket. That's done. Get batch from API. Yes. We still need load load older messages with pagination. We'll just I'll just keep that for me, older me, later me, future me is gonna do that. Uh, now what do we do? So we have multiple choices. We have putting the names of the person writing the messages um, in the discussion. We have the option to delete messages. We have yeah, that's done. Connections. Create channels. We have to create channels, which is gonna be UI that is only visible by admin. I think where are we? I think we're gonna get some water, and I'm gonna choose after. So I'll be back in like 1 minute or two. Bye bye. Hey, I'm back. It is me again, with the guy on the screen. It is me. I'm back. Okay. I still don't know what to do. This is kind of like, I don't know. I think like something smart to do would be the login, log out, and register deal. Um, I don't know. I kind of don't want to do this right now. Load older messages. Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna do delete message right now. So unmessage. Okay. How do I do this? Right now I'm putting message. I'm putting the custom minimum size on. Okay. And we say this is the custom minimum size as canvas. There we go. So now, actually, let's try this. It works. So can we say that we're gonna add something at the end? Hmm. Uh, I kind of don't like control nodes. Um, I need like three dots kind of deal, or just like a trash can. We're gonna need a button, which is not big like this. Can we say that this button? This is a panel container, right? So if I put, like, I can't change its position. What if I say that it's a panel? What if I say that it's a panel? Panel containers. So, oh yeah. Woohoo! That's not pretty. Okay. Yeah, I see. I decide my own size, I think. So, what do I have? Like panels? style box panel. Get minimum size. Yeah. Can I get content? Like get get minimum size. Okay. What about that? What if we try that? E log uh minimum get minimum size. What if we do that? Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's go back to a panel container. This will work normally. Panel container. Yeah, that works. Still, what we want to do is add a. Can I add a button and just say go there and that and just say that our canvas. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is wait. So this is yeah. Oh my god. I don't want it to be a I mean no, that's what's it it's gonna be. I'm gonna change its type to a HBox container. HBox container. And so shit. Okay. Then we just want control and just like put all of this under control. Okay. Hold on. Background. Oh my god, I'm gonna regret this. Preset canvas label. Why are you doing this? Oh my god. Fucking hell. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. I just broke everything. Very fun, very fun. What about if I change this to a file container and I just say shrink. Okay, I see what's happening here. I see what is happening, which is not gonna fix it right now. Align to center. Why is it this big? What is wrong with this guy? There we go. Button. Okay, can we override constant separation? We go two. And can we uh, what does okay these guys, how do they work? It's a button with an icon. The icon. Okay, can we go to inputs text? No, where's it? Textures. Ah, there we go. Crash. That's so big. That's too big. Um can we do flat? Icon behavior. Uh, can we make it smaller? Is that something we can do? No, we can't. We can't. That's a shame. Uh, okay, let's not do that. Okay, this guy. Okay, it's gonna be 2 points, not 3 points for now because I don't care. And can you put the text like black? Go. Okay, on click we want pop up menu and items. I want edit. I want delete. What you got? Shrink. Yeah. Okay. How do we? I don't remember how pop-up menu works actually. Pop-up menu is a model. I don't. Wasn't there like something already made for that? Space and container. Err. Where are pop-up menus? Oh, it's in window. I see. Window pop-up pop menu. A model window used to display a list of options. Pop-up menu. Can I see what menus documentation, please? Okay, we probably have signals, ID fuck you and focus, input press, menu change. Okay. Can I show? Is that like show? Toggle item. Move scroll to item. Is new menu. Add shortcut. No. How do I make it appear? Is kind of my question. Oh, there it is. Okay. Can you not put yourself like at the right position, or are you gonna do that dynamically? Okay, we're just gonna. Okay, we're just gonna var. Okay, export var pop up. Pop new, and then export var. The button is context button. Button. So ready. Uh, ready button that no button context button. Uh, what are the signals for this guy? Button up, connect. On, pop up. Simple. If we tried that for starters, right? I didn't do the thing. Pop up. Button. Oh god. Okay. Right. Okay. That's what I wanted. Okay. Why is the position not right? I think what is what's the difference between menu bar and menu button? I guess menu button is what we want. So we're gonna rip. Okay. Remove pop-up menu and button. Yes. So menu button. Text this guy. Items. Edit. And here it's delete. How about that? Just remove that. Okay, that's kind of better. Still not like perfect. Issue when the cursor hovers above or within the same parent. Uh, flat. Can we say no? Yeah, go. Okay, so we can't like determine like the position. That's where it's gonna spawn. We don't really have a choice, I guess. Oh, it's because the button is taking up like the entire height. That's why. I layout vertical shrink center. There we go. That's better. That's what we want. Okay. Let me skip this one. The quality is like really bad. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. Thank you for following someone who followed. Cryptic Carlo? Hello. Hello, Cryptic Carlo. How are you doing? It's been a long time. First message. And you're VIP? Shit. Welcome to the stream. Socially acceptable, just tired. Yeah, I mean, aren't we all? But yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm working on this like modern PictoChat thing. It's really buggy right now. It's very much work in progress, but it's we're getting somewhere. Yeah, welcome. Tet. Yeah, yeah. It's the best test. Tet. It's like the shorthand, right? It could be also be teat. Teat also work. Or tss also work. It's multiple variations of shorthands, right? Uh, Hold on. Can I not have a signal from this guy? Well, looks like it's functional at least better than my stuff currently. You'll get there. I'm sure of it. Like the whole planet thing. Like the ellipses looked like pretty much impossible. Like too much for a simple game developer. But you did it. You did it. So you're gonna be able to. I think you're having problems with coordinates, right? But I'm sure you'll get it. You're really good, so you're gonna be able to do it. You're gonna get it. Um. Okay. Where am I? Yes. Am I not able to get a signal from this guy? I need to get pop up, of course. Okay. Okay. Can I get coordinates are at the moment, but only because of the chunk system. I had to go back to the old method because since the newer one would have introduced precision float issues. Yeah. Um I had this problem with um I had this exact same problem. I mean, I know why you're having the problem is what I'm saying. Is when I was making this gravity plugin thing, one problem I had, I mean, I still have because it's just not fixable, uh, is the vectors in Godot use 32 bits for their floats instead of 64, which is weird because the actual floats in Godot are 64 bits. So I dug in like forums and stuff, and I found out that you can you can build Godot like on your own and have a flag that says I want 64-bit floats in my vectors. So I don't know if you already did that, but you could try that. So you'd get the precision you want. I didn't wanted to do that on my side because I just didn't want, this is a plugin. So I didn't want it, people that wanted to use my plugin to have to uh, like rebuild their own, like rebuild Godot basically with the 64-bit vectors. But then this is to consider. This is a thing you can do. Rebuild a Godot. Okay. Uh, I thought about, but opted against it. Do you? Can I know the reason, or is it just too long to explain? Because like in your case, you don't have to worry about someone else like having to rebuild the engine on their computer. So I'm curious. Uh, okay. Or menu. Okay. So this is export file. New button. Menu button. So menu button. Get pop up. Pop up is equal to this. And then pop up that I already forgot the signal, which is index press. Connect. Yeah, but I want the game to be compatible with mods later on, both in Godot and external tools too. Okay, so okay, so that's why, like the people, I mean, okay, yeah, the people modding the game will need to have the rebuilt Godot engine. I see. So you need the chunk system. Yeah, that's a very valid reason. Okay, I mean, I'm not here to like uh to judge anything, but is it very? I mean, I know you want to add like like enable people to add mods to your game, but if that's gonna like make the game laggy or like diminish the user experience or anything similar, I think it's better to have like an actual working game than the possibility of someone wanting to mod your game later on. Maybe. Uh, new option selected, and this is returning an index. Okay. Pop up menu. Okay. Get item index. Okay. I'm just gonna item menu item. I think that's how you do enums. So this is edit and this is delete. The current system isn't buggy or anything. I was just trying to avoid a little bit of headache later down the line. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna make your life harder. Yeah, I guess. Um, hmm, yeah, it's because your world is big. You need chunks. That's gonna make. Yeah, I mean, it's part of the game, I guess. Like it's the hardships of game development. Okay, so if index is equal to edit item pass, and then if menu, it's I did delete. I think I'm gonna like go try to fix the ugly thing like behind the guys here. I think it's because of I don't know why it's doing that. Main is spawning. Wait, so if I go channels, hold on, I'm gonna need the theme here. This guy, if I go, okay, he doesn't have anything. Then you have, okay, that's you're the culprit. You are the culprit, I think. Why would in like all panel containers have this guy? So we're gonna go to channel. Wait, hold on. Why? Okay, what if I do this? Okay, that works. Okay. Uh, message. Assign menu button. There we go. We got rid of the ugly thing behind. Okay. We're just gonna see if that works. The log.pr that did it. Edit. Okay, that worked. Okay, so we're not gonna do edit for now. We're just gonna do delete. So if delete, we okay, we do backend dot delete message, and we give. We don't have our own ID, I believe. So we're gonna have to do that. Var ID. It's an integer. And when I create a message, new message that ID is equal to data ID. Ooh. Log invalid process of key error. Body response. Body as variant. Okay. That's weird. Buddy as variant. Um, log print. Um, so it's response buddy as variant. Okay, and it doesn't work if I just do that. Yes, delete. Okay, what if? Okay, it's just null. Just null. Why just null? Select delete that message. I don't know. So basically, it's like if it was returning me a an error, which it's not. It's successing. What is success? Okay, so the actual request success. So I don't have unauthorization. Like I'm authorized, but it's returning me 400 to 500. So if I go here, log print headers, please give me the headers. Yeah, I need to delete and delete. Okay. Uh, that doesn't contain. Okay, status. What about status? Can I get status? Okay, not found. I see. So that means this. Okay, so it's a 404, so it doesn't. It means it's not getting. Okay, let's see what new message ID. What is okay? If we go in message in here, that's log print ID. Okay, parse JSON failed. Error at line 0. Expected in the file. Okay, so I'm trying to delete 59. It's really weird. I have the ID. Okay, let's go actually message. Refresh. There we go. And there we go. 59 TST. It's right there. Okay, what if I go back in ID? Aha, I see. It's this guy. Message deleted successfully. Okay, that's the error. Okay, and I just need to queue free myself. Here we go. Okay, that works. I can now delete. Let's make it so. String roll. So on the login, role is equal to our readme and get login user role. And same thing in register. We're here. Um, yeah. Okay, can I? I'm just gonna do a helper function here. I think. Um, auth function is admin turns a bool return role is equal to admin. Okay, like that. And what we do in message is uh, what do we do? What do we do with drunken soda? What do we do with drunken soda? Type shit. Uh, I think so. I need to do that after the backend is initialized. So, uh, okay. Menu button. Okay. So backend. I need signal logged in. Connect. I can do a lambda. It's gonna be way easier. So I can do menu button is dot visibility dot visible is equal to backend dot is admin. Oh, I love lambdas now. Here we go. Okay. So we got the delete working, and it's only gonna show up for okay. Button visible is equal admin. Or or holy what happened? Okay. Or okay, ID. How should I var like right here I want to know my user ID. Um huh. Okay. I should like give the user as a dictionary. Uh Chat section, new message that user is equal to data user. Yeah, so that way I get the user ID and the username. So or user ID is equal to, and then I need the connected user ID, which is going to be here. Var user dictionary. Okay, user is equal to uh, user. Just going to remove row. Okay, and like this, I just need to go down here and just do uh, user role is equal to admin. And if uh yeah, if user. else attorney false. Okay, something like that, and then we go message our user ID is equal to backend dot user ID. Something like this. Okay. That should, I mean, it's not going to change anything for now. But if I had multiple clients with like different connections, different accounts, it would technically work, I think. I'm going to need to implement next time. I think we're going to start there. Next time, going to try to implement the login, register, and log out thing. And that way, I'm going to be able to spawn multiple clients and just like see how it works with multiple uh, accounts online at the same time. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight, I think. Yeah. So we're gonna find someone to raid, I guess. Uh, someone to raid. Can we see Teal? Can we see Teal? Is there someone in Teal we need to look at? Close that. Someone in teal, maybe. Chatting. This is me. Okay, I don't know. Can we see someone in Godot, maybe? Maybe Godot somewhere. We love Godot. This looks cool. I don't know what that is, but anyway, it's not English. So. Of course, of course, of course. Uh, hmm, hmm. Wait, I should actually like refresh this. Yes, some people are gone. Pro Minecraft. I don't know. We can go like over here, I think. Looks pretty neat. Um Raid Moonwood Games. Yay, okay. We're going. So yeah, thank you to everyone who came through. Message. Thank you. I can just say people. Thank you, Pradipod, Taimuchi, Bad Cop, and Cryptic Crowlo for coming in and chatting. It's always fun. It's more fun with people talking. Uh, yeah. We worked on Pico Chat. It was pretty cool. Um, yeah. You take it easy too, Cryptic Carlo. I always say Carlo, but it's Crollo. It's stuck in my head. I'm sorry. But yeah, have a good night. Have a good week. Also, it's gonna be a whole week of work. Uh, but yeah, and see you next time.